If you're looking for a 90-second video on refinancing, this is not going to be it for you today. So I do apologize in advance. But, you know, I've been having a lot of conversation with folks lately in regards to being afraid to leave their 3% interest rate, but really feeling like either they're not loving their space, they really need to renovate their home, or maybe they've gotten in over their head with high interest credit cards. And they're like, but Jamie, I can't leave my 3% interest rate. I just can't. So I ran some numbers for a couple of different potential borrowers yesterday, and it was clear that with what they were looking to accomplish, it actually makes sense to potentially walk away from their 3% interest rate. I mean, when you're talking about these high interest credit cards, when you're talking about having to take out home equity loans that pay off a lot faster in maybe 15 years, but at 8 or 9% interest, it's something, I don't know if this will make a lot of sense to you, but I consider it a blended rate, okay? So what I mean by that, you could keep your 3% and pay it off in the next 20, 25 years, whatever your plan is. And then you could get a home equity for, say, $100,000 and take 8, 9% adjustable rate and work on paying that off in 15 years. When you start to look at it, and again, it's not one size fits all here, but when you start to look at it and you're like, wait, so the difference between those two rates is around 6%. I could refinance in the 6% range depending on what I'm trying to accomplish here. You actually can get a more affordable payment. And now some people are fine with aggressive payments, and I am all for that as well. But if you're in a situation where you've been pinched with maybe some unexpected expenditures, or again, maybe your family's growing or your job changed. I mean, there's a million different reasons why you may need to look at tapping into the equity of your home, and maybe a 30-year payment feels more affordable for where you are. Just don't let that 3% hold you back. And I'm not saying, I'll be the first to tell you, I've had clients and I'm like, nope, not the market for you, not the right time. You need to hang on just a little bit longer. I am 100% transparent with that, but there are times where it does make sense. So if you've been on the fence, you got the spring itch, you have stuff that you want to get done around the house, you know, maybe it's landscaping or a brand new pool, I'm in, feel free to give me a call, or, you know, send me a direct message. We can talk about it. Again, low pressure, but ask the questions, see if it makes sense. And what I literally will tell you to do is take all of your monthly payments that you currently have, and then how much you think the monthly payment would be for what you're looking to accomplish. And you may find that that 30-year actually is going to help you comfortably accomplish your goals sooner. The other big piece, when you are talking to a lender, they should be asking you what your goal is. I can tell you, I had a gentleman several years ago now, and I had said, you know, what is your long-term goal? And he said, I want to retire in 10 years and I am overwhelmed. I'm up to my ears in debt. I make a ton of money, but I don't want to work like this forever. Had I not asked that question, probably would have sold him a 30-year mortgage. But because we had that conversation, you want to retire in 10 years? Let's look at a 10-year mortgage. You know, so you really need to make sure that you're clear on what your goal is with refinancing. Run the numbers, chew on it, see if it makes sense. And so my message today is, look big picture. Look at your monthly payments, look at your goals, and then don't get hung up on the 3%. Seriously, I literally talked to a couple people yesterday where it was like, you know what? That 3% is not doing them justice. They're not loving their place. They're not loving their financial situation. They've got so much stress. So I'll leave it there. You know, I can go on and on, but I hope that this message reaches someone that has maybe been feeling a little stuck financially and looking for solutions, but not sure where to start. So if you do need anything, again, feel free to pop me a message, give me a call. I'm always here and happy to help. Take care, guys.